Welcome back to the Wazo Dazo Next Stars Rapster edition. My name is Khai and I'm here to take you behind the beats. Wazo Dazo thought it prudent to show you. So you guys have probably been wondering, how do we put these things together? How do they come together to become the background that then the Wazo Dazo contestants needed then to rap to? I am here, my name is Khai, we're at Hideout Studios and I'm here to show you exactly how I put the beats together that the Wazo Dazo contestants then killed. Come with me. So week 5 was fashion, and the words I received from Wazo Dazo as the keywords were drip, stylo, pamba, that whole thing about looking good and feeling good. And that's the thing about a fashion. It has always been connected to music somehow. Have you ever watched every fashion show? There's always music, and then musicians always try to look good. So those always interconnect. So when they gave me the brief, I thought about, remember Jay-Z, Pharrell? The flow had to be bouncy. It had to be something that can be rapped to in a club that makes the girls want to move, that kind of thing, right? So what came to my mind was this idea, and it was an instrument that played something like this. Right? So when you hear it by itself, it may not make so much sense, but music comes together. It only makes sense when you put all these elements together and then they breed, and together they make the song that makes a person move. So now, one of the most important things about, music is that kick. That kick is very, very important. Now, for a style of music like this, there's a way it has to bop. So for anyone who knows music, and even anyone who doesn't, it's almost like it doesn't hit on the first, but it hits on the second. So when you hear it, it goes like, right? So now I want to put those two together for you so you see exactly what they sound like together. This is what they sound like. Right? So still, I know, you hear it, it's kind of picking up the groove, but you may not know how it all comes together. What brings it together mainly? The snares. So the snares sound a bit like this. Just that. So, but I always kind of stuck them together so you have a better, and then you add a clap to it, so it sounds like, right? So now, when I get those three elements together and I put them, this is what then it would sound like. So it would be our original instrument, the kick, and the snares. This is how it sounds like. Right? Now, very important. This is good, but something has to make it move. Something has to create that constant thing that makes you people may not even realize it, but it's happening in the background and it's making them move. So one of those things is called the shaker. This little instrument, it's very African and we put it everywhere because we are Africans, right? So if you really look at it, then it becomes, yep. Just that. But now, I want you to hear what happens when I play that with everything else that I just told you. It goes like this. Now, beautiful, but the finishing touch, what took this over the moon? The secret sauce was this little instrument, and I found it almost by like chance or whatever. I want to expose you to that then instrument. If you pick this out, then you could possibly do my job. But I'm not going to let anyone know. I don't want you to take the job from me. I don't want Wazo Dazo to only work with me. So, here's the instrument. You hear that? right? So how you hear it, the first time I put some sort of delay on it. But when you really hear it with everything else, it sounds like this. So that's what tied together this whole instrumental for me, that little thing. And this is the beat that Ron Ankunda then went on to absolutely smash. So shout out to Ron Ankunda, shout out to Wazo Dazo, shout out to Hideout Studios. We are here and we did the job. I am so proud of y'all.
Love it when I lose, that make me from my chew. A nigga bonus keep him representing women's chew. A deficit is 7 is a balance, man, that's 2. I love it, but I flip it and I get it when I choose. I think it's in the juice. And if you wanna move a nigga, step into my view. I notice when I lose. I put that on my crew when I do that on my tools. When I'm doing what I do, when I get there when I lose. I'm addicted to the ooze. I'm no side of y'all.
Powered by nobody, Bernard Sangayo.